He's Salman Khan. He's like the biggest personality. Firstly, it was a dream come true. Really an honour. Sexy dance number, Vajanti Mala. So I'd hop up and I'd copy them and I'd twirl. And I'm not singing today. I love you too. So no, Bodyguard हूँ. पर क्यों से मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ? ये character क्यों कर रहे हैं? The shooting was fun. Well, they are rumours. And it was the first I heard of it reading it in the paper. So I woke up one morning, my mum opened the paper and she was like, is there something you're not telling me? Okay. I said, what? And she showed me the paper and we just laughed. She is a big star. She's like Raj Kapoor's daughter and she's Kareena Kapoor. I count my lucky stars. So, hi, this is Hazel Keech and you're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
दिल का ये क्या राज है जाने क्या कर गए जैसे अंधेरों में तुम चांदनी भर गए कर चांद तारों को मशहूर इतना क्यों कम वक्त इनसे भी खूबसूरत है तू I love you yeah 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 I love you
Well, is she Chaya or is she Maya or is she Hazel Keech? We will prefer Hazel Keech for the time being. Yes, we have with us Hazel Keech, the actress from Bodyguard. The film is making huge waves and so is Hazel as well. Wonderful to have you on Bollywood Hungama first of all.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
हेलो, क्या मैं बॉडीगार्ड लवली सिंह से बात कर सकती हूँ? मैं उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड बोल रही हूँ.
Fantastic response. I'm sure that you must be getting for your performance because it's quite a pivotal character.
Yes, it is. And it's a good role as well, so I got to act.
I love you yeah yeah yeah
You're primarily playing Kareena's friend in the film, but there's a twist in the tale at the end of it. How was the entire experience of shooting this film in the first place?
Firstly, it was a dream come true. I mean, to be working in a Salman Khan film with Kareena Kapoor and to work with a big South director, Siddiq Sir, was just really an honour, and I count my lucky stars. So, firstly, it was an honour, and secondly, I've just learnt so much from both of them because they've both been doing it for years, like this.
Sure. When you just narrated the role, how you approached for this role in the first place?
I had bumped into Salman a couple of years ago. So he knew I was around, and I guess he kind of just said, like, wait and see if a role comes up. And then eventually this role came up and he contacted me, passed my number on to Atul sir, and Atul called me and I met him and Siddiq, and what turned into an hour and a half meeting, there and then on the spot they gave me the role.
Hazel has done a music video in I would say in Mumbai some time back, Kahin Pe Nigahein, and apart from that she was also part of this South movie called Billa, which was quite a big hit over there, and it was basically a remake of Dawn, that is Amitabh Bachchan's Dawn. How was the experience of doing Billa?
The shooting was fun. Like, it was a lot of fun. We shot in Malaysia and I was there for 2 weeks, and that was fun. I mean, it was a sexy dance number.
Yeah, the Helen dance number. She's from Dawn. She has done that in Billa. So I think this was the first experience in Bollywood. That is in 2007, I believe.
The film was in 2007. That was my first big, chunky piece of Bollywood.
She has also acted. It's a small part, but in Harry Potter series. That is the second, third, and the fourth part.
Yeah.
So can you tell us something about that?
That was amazing. I was 14 and I was in acting and dance school in London, and I had auditioned for a role in Harry Potter. They were auditioning for school kids and I got a role in the second, and once you do one film with them, they like to call back the same people. So they called me back for the third, and they called me back for the fourth, and they called me back for the fifth, and they decided to offer me a slightly bigger role, but then instead I moved to India.
Hazel, she's born in UK, I think Essex if I'm not mistaken, and her father is British and her mother is Indian from Mauritian origin. All right, how was the growing up years like, and how did you got inclined towards acting?
Well, I've been acting, singing and dancing since I was the age of 3. So when we were little, my mum put us into dance school, and when I was very small, I used to sit in my nanny's godi, and she'd watch all these old films with Nargis and Vajanti Mala, so I'd hop up and I'd copy them and I'd twirl, and
sure.
Yeah, so my nanny was like, you should dance. So then I enrolled myself into Kathak lessons and Bharatanatyam lessons.
All right.
And then I just learnt more and more dance forms, English forms, Indian forms. I became a Bollywood dance teacher in London at 16. And then 18, I moved to India.
Which song from Bodyguard are you singing for us today?
I'm not singing today.
No, if you're a good singer, I think you shouldn't have. It's a huge hit. Any of the numbers. I think I Love You is a good number. Maybe Teri Meri is a good number as well. May not have featured you, but you never know. The next film, you'll be featured in the song as well.
Yeah, maybe, but obviously I'd be prepared to sing, not like now.
1 or 2 lines will do as well.
I love you, do.
Fantastic. When you saw the film, it's a big film, and we didn't feel as if you're having any inhibitions whatsoever. So how did you manage that?
Well, the first day I was just excited. I was literally like jumping in my van, like waiting to start, and I got on set. And the first shot we did was with when we enter the classroom with Kareena, and Salman Khan is behind us, and everyone rises in the class and says, "Good morning, sir." He's like, "Sir, nahi, bodyguard hu."
Oh God, bodyguard college में?
Not sir. Bodyguard. Bodyguard? Bodyguard.
So that was the first shot. But I was also actually very ill on the shooting.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah, I had a stomach infection. So I had that a week before I reached Pune, and the first day of the shoot, I just ignored it. I thought it was nerves or something. But the first day I almost fainted. So they had to call a doctor. So it wasn't like the happiest memory, but it's the most amazing, and it's something I'll never forget. Because I was like trying to struggle with this illness and with stomach pain and feeling faint, and also acting with Kareena and Salman in the first shot.
I have a couple of clarifications to you. There have been a few rumors, if you can just clarify about it. One was that Salman Khan has taken a liking for Hazel, and it's like a more than friendship and stuff like that. So how do you react to those rumors when they just came in the newspapers?
Well, they are rumors. And it was the first I heard of it reading it in the paper. So I woke up one morning, my mum opened the paper and she was like, "Is there something you're not telling me?" Okay. I said, "What?" And she showed me the paper and we just laughed.
Right. But Salman Khan is a very attractive man. I think so many women just love to just flaunt themselves on him. So कुछ ना कुछ तो attraction तो मेरे ख्याल से रहा होगा ना? From your side? Do you find him attractive?
He's Salman Khan. He's like the biggest personality. Who doesn't have the hots for Salman Khan?
One more rumor was that apparently from Symbiosis College in Pune, apparently you drove a bike and Salman was sitting behind you?
Yeah, actually there was a few children that came on the set, and Salman had called for his bikes and his, what are they called? The quad bikes from his farmhouse.
Sure.
So one kid was riding them and he said, "Do you want to ride?" I said, "Yeah, but I don't know how." So he was showing me. So there was other people riding it as well.
Okay, Salman drove the bike.
He was showing me how to ride the bike.
Okay, because I think the rumor was that you drove the bike and he was sitting behind.
I was driving, but he was showing me how.
Okay, you were driving and he was sitting behind.
Yeah.
Did he give you any tips on physical fitness and all? He's known to give tips to his fellow co-stars.
Yeah, he gave me actually a lot of advice. He was more like my mentor. So even during the shooting and even before that, he's always been like, ye try karo, ye kariye. So whatever advice he's given me, I was doing.
आपकी हिंदी काफ़ी अच्छी है, but apparently I think someone else has dubbed your voice?
Yes, they have.
Okay, who was that?
I'm not sure.
How was the experience of working with Kareena Kapoor? She's a big star in Mumbai.
She is a big star. She's like Raj Kapoor's daughter, and she's Kareena Kapoor. So I was very nervous on the first day, but I hid it well.
दोस्त बनकर नहीं आ सकते?
बॉडीगार्ड कभी दोस्त नहीं होते मैडम।
कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा। हेलो।
आपकी दोस्ती शुरू में बहुत अच्छी होती है, लेकिन बाद में जो आखिर में जो क्लाइमैक्स होता है, because I won't divulge the climax because a few people may not have seen the film yet. I think that was quite a twist, when you were just embracing Salman and you just throw that mobile and that look on your face, it's a very convincing look that how the transformation happens from good to a bit of shades of grey.
That has to go to the director, Siddiq sir. That was his vision, that was his idea. And throughout the shooting in the film, I'd always randomly go up to him and say, "पर क्यों sir, मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ? ये character क्यों कर रहे हो?" He's like, don't see it as a villain, but see it more as someone that's human. that, you know, hasn't really had much in life for her own. So for the first time, I mean, she clarifies to Divya that, you know, आप पिताजी तो accept nahi karega. So if they can't be together, then it was like, well, if he wants to be with Maya, then why not?
One more thing, I think I've seen the film twice in a theater, and one situation where people, I think, make a lot of noise in the theater is when you're actually running towards the train, and Salman has his hands outside to just get you. Now that was, have you got reactions on that particular scene as well?
No one's said anything to me.
Okay, but I think you should go and see it in the theaters. People have reacted to that quite vociferously. Tell us something more about your likes and dislikes in cinema, the kind of stuff that you grew up on. Because since you were in UK, was it Hollywood film that you saw more often, or was it Indian films as well?
Oh, we watched both. Like as a family, in the night, we'd sit down and watch Hollywood films, and in the daytimes with my nanny, I'd watch these old Bollywood films, like black and white films.
Any names?
Yeah, my nanny's favourite film was Mother India, so I must have seen it 100 times.
Apart from any other actresses or heroines that have really inspired you?
Oh yeah, God, yeah. I used to love Madhuri Dixit's natak, her dancing, of course, and Vajanti Mala's grace, Wahida Rahman's grace and beauty and elegance. I love the old films and the old actresses and that time of that beauty and that just grace.
What are your future plans in Bollywood? Have you got more offers, considering the film is a huge hit?
I have had a few offers, yes, since Wednesday. It's been a very busy week.
Sure, it must have been.
Yeah.
So have you planning to sign any of them?
Let's see.
Let's see. She's not giving out any details. She's not just showing us her cards as of now. Okay, and I believe your birthday is February 28th.
Yes.
One day more and you would have been like a leap year.
Yeah. Actually, my sister's birthday was supposed to be that day, but now she's 1st of March.
But she was born on February 29th?
No.
She was born on 1st of
like
March.
an hour late, so she missed it by an hour.
Okay. That is a lucky thing, in fact.
I guess.
Do you have any plans of doing any films in South as well?
Oh yeah, of course.
Have you got any offers?
Maybe.
Maybe. My God. She is in India and she's already learned the tricks of the trade. She is not... She is here a long time, so obviously she has learned the tricks of the trade, so we should have known about that. But thank you very much for being on Bollywood Hangama. It was lovely to have you, and Bodyguard is still doing very well at the box office, 100 crores in first week, and we really hope that it continues to make more records, and your performance is appreciated much more, and many more films to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's all we have from Bollywood Hangama. Keep on watching.